Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to go over my July budget and share with you what the numbers actually look like compared to my budgeted expenses. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. Just a reminder for any new subscribers, I don't disclose my work income just because I'm not allowed to with work. I could get in trouble, and so I'm not going to disclose that. For unemployment, I am on partial unemployment just because of everything with COVID going on. I was originally furloughed, now I'm back working, but we're on reduced hours. And so this was my estimated just from the CARES Act, but I actually got sick. So I was off of work for like 3 weeks, and I actually didn't think I was gonna have a paycheck from unemployment because of that, but I actually was able to. However, I put it towards my August budget just because I got it so late in the month. And so you're gonna see my actual amount for unemployment be a lot less than that, and that was $1,800. And that again is just from the CARES Act. The CARES Act allowed people filing for unemployment to get an extra $600 a week. So that's what I received from that. Other is any variable income, so if I sold anything, if I take surveys, if I received any money unexpectedly, then I will put that here. And I budgeted $50 because the last month in June I made less than I anticipated I would with the variable income, and so I just wanted to reduce it for July, and I actually made a significant amount for variable, compared to what I would usually make, and that was $309.46. And that is because I sold some things around the house. I also did quite a bit of user tests, whatever you want to call it. That was about $70, and then I also got a refund from my car insurance because I was driving less. So those are the main categories. I also got some cash back, and then I think I found some cash and money around the house, and so that's how I got to $309.46. As far as my expenses, my sinking funds was a little bit more, and that came to $247.79, and you'll see that in a minute. For repayment, I only did $633. So part of the repayment is car insurance and then paying my parents back for the student loan payment from when they opened a Parent Plus loan for me. The other portion I usually try to give back to them if I have the money to do so, but because I was off for 3 weeks, my parents let me kind of focus on my debt payment, and so I provided less of like an extra thank you amount for them. But now that I'm getting that extra unemployment check for August, I'll have more money to give them in August. For transportation, that would be for like gas, or if I had any car maintenance. I was estimating $50 for gas, and I ended up paying $34 to fill it up. Groceries, I was sick. These groceries are for lunch, dinners, or any meals that I plan around work. My schedule always varies, and so sometimes I'll need to make a lunch, sometimes I'll need to make a dinner. And so I was just kind of meal planning with that estimated amount, but because I was off work for like 3.5 weeks, I only paid $33.32. As far as clothes, I didn't end up spending anything. And as far as spending, I thought I was going to get my hair done. I had appointments scheduled late July, but because of COVID getting worse in my area, hair salons closed back down. And I do have a hair sinking fund, but because my balance at the beginning of July was $0, I thought I was just gonna budget $360 towards spending instead of putting it in my sinking fund and then just taking it back out at the end of the month. That's why that's there. And I didn't get my hair done, but I did buy a couple things. So I got some new skincare, makeup. I got a desk lamp, and then I also paid for that last package from the Container Store, so that ended up being $127.78. I didn't get anything from entertainment as far as movies or just ways for me, I guess, having fun maybe. Little Lisa didn't get anything. The gym was closed. And as far as debt, I was able to put $1,849.25. And stay tuned for that. I'll go ahead and do like an actual debt update in the next couple videos, going over my balances for my debts and then coloring off my debt chart. So that's fun. I always love those updates from other YouTubers. I'm excited to share with you guys how that affected my balances for my debt. So YouTube, I actually spent 99 cents. I didn't get any stickers like I thought, but I did get like a little Microsoft app to help with video editing, and so that was 99 cents. For Etsy, I didn't spend $20, I only spent $40, and that was just to put some listings up. And my subscriptions, it's just Photoshop right now, and that's $9.99. And medical, I didn't end up making an appointment. I did kind of have a scare that I may have COVID, and so I kind of held on to that in case I needed to make an appointment if my tests were positive, but they were negative, thankfully, and so I did not have to make an appointment, and now I'm feeling better, so all is good. So that leads my total to be $2,936.52, so a little bit shy of there, but again, I earned less than I anticipated, so that kind of affects it here. Now let's go ahead and go over my over and under column. So for sinking funds, I actually spent more. Repayment, I spent less. Oops. Wait, no, this is what I want. Okay, never mind. So red is if I'm over and a plus, and then green means that it's good and that I spent less than what I anticipated. Transportation was less. Groceries was less. Clothes was the same, so I'm just going to put equal sign. I spent less in the spending category. And then an equal sign for both entertainment and Little Lisa. I spent less in the gym. I did go over for my debt, but that is good. I did spend less from YouTube and less in Etsy. I also spent the same for my subscriptions and less for my medical. And the two main things that I went over was debt, which is what I want, and then the sinking funds, that was because of my hair, and you'll see that in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and turn the page to my sinking funds, and we're going to calculate that. Alright, so here's my July sinking funds. So giving, just a refresher for any new subscribers, this is not like tithing or any regular charity. This is just if I had any fundraisers that either, neighbors or the girls that I babysat had, I would save up some money. Same goes with like Girl Scouts, and then I would have that money to be able to give them if they had any fundraisers or any events that I can help with. So that was $10 in the beginning. I didn't spend any or put any aside, and I didn't take any out. So that ending balance is $10. I also have a gift fund, so that's like for birthdays, my parents' anniversary, any holidays that are not Christmas, so maybe Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, anything like that. My beginning balance was $52.14. I actually originally planned to spend $50, but I ended up moving my vacation fund to my gift fund because there's no way that I'm going to be able to vacation. I don't feel safe. There's nowhere really to go. And so I figured I'm just going to transfer that $36 into my gift fund so that way I'll have more of a buffer in case I go over or if I find something that's a little bit outside of my budget. So that ended up being $86. I transferred or spent $120.71. So that left my total to be $17.43. My Christmas fund was $437.50 at the beginning. I put the usual amount of $87.50, and I of course didn't take anything out. So my balance is $525 even. Vacation, like I said, I originally had $36. I didn't add anything, and so I decided to take that out, and now that it's at $0. All right, and I do want to mention that was the 52-week challenge. So that's where usually you put a dollar amount each week for all 52 weeks, and then at the end you'll get like $1,700. But once COVID started affecting me in like March, I quickly stopped that. Car registration, it was at $121.16. I put $30.29 down. And my car registration isn't due until next year, so that balance will be at $151.45. So hair, like I said, I was planning to go at the end of July, so I wasn't going to put it in my sinking fund just to take it back out, but that didn't happen. So I ended up selling some things around the house. I got $80 in cash, so I just put that towards my sinking fund for hair. And I didn't get my hair done, so that's going to be $0, and my total will be $80. And the last category that I'm going to go over is emergency fund, and I didn't put anything in the account, but I did earn 4 cents in interest. Yippee! So that's going to bring my total to $1,000.09. All right, and then as you can see, I did spend a few things for a few birthdays last month, and so I put the amount, the occasion, and the items down, and then at the very end, July 31st, I went ahead and kind of transferred, technically didn't transfer, but I wrote a note to put the $36 towards my vacation. So it's still in my account, nothing was moved, it's just moved categories, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys were able to enjoy this July budget wrap up. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know in the comments below how your July budget went, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see more budget videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.